storming the castle.
Greetings, programs. Pyrrh here, and welcome to Vintage Story on the Rusty Gears server. I'm sporting my rusty mask. All right. Turning on the UI. That's right. Let's. Face. We have a face. Nice. Oh, let's not throw the gears on the ground. We were just finishing up cleaning out the hotel here. Yep. There's food in the cellar. Alright. We're good to go here. Anything here that needs to come back with me? No. So, let's head back to... Well, you know, let's go to spawn, the original spawn, and see what's there. Hello, Mr. Glass Trader. At least he's back in his house. Oops. Can't click on him with the room. Hello. What do you got, Zlata? You got any glowy glass? Dim brown. Ugh. Black, blue, brown. I guess we'll do some dim brown. Why not? We need to get all of the glass for the roof, or the ceiling, I should say, of our base, which we still need to name. I have no clue what to call it. Pyrrh's workshop. We could be really boring. Not think of anything creative. And looks like we started a minute early because that is my get up and stretch and hydrate alarm. It keeps me on track during the day. It always goes off and on the hour, making sure that I'm staying on task and that I'm taking a quick breather. Okay, let's take our stack o' berries back with us to the way station. Wink. And let's see if we can point the right direction. That was not the right way. There we go. Alright, let's see what the food situation is. 9.7 years? My goodness. This, I think, belongs to 8. We should probably take that back at some point. And that says 5.7 years. I think we're good to leave it on the table for today. What do you think? What have we got here? Let's put those there. Nice. All right. Got our food situation. May put those back when we get back to the hotel. We'll check on those later. That did leave part of my stack, right? Right. That also needs to go back to the hotel. Is this my purse? Oh my gosh, my purse. Ugh. Way too overloaded. We need to plant these. Yeah, no time to mess with that right now. Okay, yeah, definitely some more decorative things to use. Oh, these are the extra pieces from our shed. I love this thing. Let's take a look at it. This is so cool. Yep, got my extra chest in there. Little tool rack. Yep, there's the empty bag so we can pack it up. Yeah, that wouldn't quite fit up top, but that's okay. Yeah, I like it. I don't know. I get a kick out of it. Love the way they did the windows and stuff. Yep. And I think this side has the shutters. Yeah. Too cool. Too cool. Yeah, I'm glad we rescued this before we lost the opportunity. All right. So today we are going to work on this place because even as we're building out there, this is the main, operations. So this is what we're going to see most often. So I think we should fix it up some. So we got a couple things to do. We need to see about making more flooring. We need to gather materials to make some more mixed dry stone, although we're getting pretty close to done there. And then we need to work on our lights. But it'll all work at some point. Hey, Cut Paper, how's it going? Nice to see you. Okay, and then if we have time, we're going to gather more materials for the town hall. I don't know where I put all of this stuff, but that's why we have this, right? Okay, and then let's put the glass here. Yep, more dim brown glass. Okay, so these are the colors that I have. These I'm saving for the lab. Probably, I don't know, maybe these. And then these are what I'll be making lights out of. Let's take these over to the chisel table. Yeah, this is it. This is what we're working on. There's one yellow. So that's not very many. Got a lot of green. Got a lot of green. Cut Paper's doing well. Hope you and family have been well too. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Teenagers will be teenagers, but other than that, I think we're hanging in there pretty well. So thank you for asking. Yep. Things are looking up. Things are looking up. It's already been a fantastic year, I think, and doing nothing but getting better. I don't know what to do with all this garbage. These need to come out. That we'll just toss in the library. Oh, our fence! We were going to try to put that over in the house. Yeah. Let's get our runes where they belong. We'll go ahead and keep that on us. Oh, we have more red glass. Let's get that. Nice. Yeah, that's not going to be enough to fill the ceiling, but we can at least get some in, and then maybe the others we can just use plain colors, because I've got plenty of other that they don't produce light, but it should be all right. Should be all right. Okay, wood we had in a spot. These stack? Not a lot. Other wood. That'll do. We can put this knife in here. Nice. I love my little shed. It's just too cool. Maybe we should put a sign on it as well. Pyrrh's place. I don't know. All right. What else? Scaffolding. This is stuff that just needs to go elsewhere. Will that stack? Oh, they're two different. Oh, that has an open book and that one has the closed book. Cool. All right. Let's just put those there. That stuff that will go back to Some of it I'll put into the warehouse for the community. Okay. Looks like we can get started. What first? Workshop floor and roof and the walls, of course. So what do we need for the walls? That's going to be the easiest thing to finish, I think. We need andesite and phyllite. I think we can get all of this. Boy, spoke too soon. Let's check spawn. Spawn. And let's pick up a few things that I wanted to drop off over there. Let's see, some shackles, ruined tools, and the weapons. There's probably a bunch more that I want to drop off there, but we'll see. Okay, this may bust this stone here. Hey, it didn't go that far. It's kind of spooky out here. Love their place. Why is it? I don't know. A little bit fed up with the toilet themes. These are very pretty. Yep, they cleaned up all the Christmas ornaments. Oh, we gotta go tip the flamingos. Oh, this one has a Christmas hat still. I love the... Stop getting the flamingos drunk. It's naughty. Sorry, I gotta live dangerously. Flamingo tipping. Alright, now you get the shackles and the tools. There's a bow and a boar spear. And we need... Do I need the greaves? I may need the greaves. I think all I have is the chest piece. You know what? We're gonna snitch those. We'll bring them back if we don't need them. Andesite stones, there we go. And we can drop the rest off in the lab. I thought we're just gonna drop everything we don't need into the lab after we get done using them. I know we don't use these. We don't use the slate stones either, but... Ooh! There's too many to use. Halite, chalk. Yep, looks like we're going to have to go bust some granite. What if that's chiseled andesite? Okay. Yeah, well, it's nice to see that this isn't real full. It means people are using the resources, which is good. Very good. Okay. Well, that, and we have places to put other resources like the smithy and the lab and the kitchen, of course. Yeah, we'll just take the long way around. Let's look at the sites. The cypress trees. I found some seeds when we were out last. All right. My shutter that's broken. That's my half almost fixer-upper there. Yeah, let's go ahead and put the chalk up. Is that not... Why is that not working? And that... Is there any granite in here? I do not see any granite. We're going to take the andesite with us. Too much. I don't think there's any other bits that we need. Sandstone, limestone. And chert. Can we put the chert in here? Yeah. And we can put that there. Alright, I will take these. Okay, limestone, sandstone, and chert. I don't think we need those. Let's go see. Of course, it's dark outside. All right. Oh, that's right. I have a new runestone that did not bake. Apparently, it takes more than 3 pieces of wood. Let's take care of that. Do I have any firewood? I do not have any firewood. Surely we can make some firewood. We'll just keep an eye on it. All right. We should probably see what kind of thing we can do to make the glass. Make more glass. Make the glass production move on. Oh, we don't have anything going right now. Yeah, that would be a good idea. All right. Spawn. All right, greaves. We'll take those back if we don't need them. Yep, breastplate. Breastplate, greaves, and then we just need to find the hat. And enough gold. We should probably set some things going through the sieve. Try to get some more gold. Yeah, that's something we need to do too. All right. All right. Wood's just gonna go back in. Okay. Let's check and see what resources we need for the wall. Let's get the wall done first, and then we'll work on some other stuff. We have some of that. We need more chalk, limestone, granite. We should have plenty of phyllite. Let's take care of that. We need a rough cut. I think that's this one. Sandstone, andesite, slate, chert, phyllite. 216. Do we have 8? Got a bunch of phyllite. That's something I really can't go get on my own. So that was amazing of him. All right. And we have to put it down and break it. Oh, because I was using this phyllite here too. And we have to chop it up for little kibbles. We'll see how much more we need. Shouldn't be too terribly much because we got most of the way around the wall now. Ah, it's nice and relaxing. Listening to music, busting up some rocks. I mean, I like mining games, what can I say? Okay. Granite. Shale. We have no granite. We have no granite today. Okay, so that's fixed. I wonder if we can put wood underneath there. That might look a little silly, huh? That might look a little silly. Let's put it here for now. And maybe we'll make a little wood pile underneath there. We could chisel this out. That's an idea. All right, we are on the hunt for... Keep opening that one. We are on the hunt for a little more chalk. Granite and possibly limestone. I have some limestone, so we really need granite. We're going to need more for our build as well, and we can probably pick up a little bauxite out of the smithy. We're going to return it when we're done, so we won't keep any extra. Yeah, there wasn't... Did we have limestone? I know we had chalk. We don't use chert. Okay, so I'll pick up some chalk, limestone, granite, and bauxite. Let's go check the smithy. Well, actually, let's check the lab first. We'll head through. Ah, limestone. Okay, so that was what was in here. And then we will grab some chalk. Head through our back window. We should have brought 8's crock with us and returned it. We'll probably be back to the smithy later. Might need to snitch some charcoal. Yeah. I doubt we'll use it all, but we'll put one in there. It's not like they need any more. Look at that. 1734. But hey, anybody watching the stream, if you think I need to go get bauxite, I'll go get bauxite if we need it. But for now, I think there's more than enough. More than enough. I probably need to bring my quarry sticks for granite. All right. There's peridotite, chalk, halite, chert, peridotite. Wow. No granite. Well, one last place to check. We will see. Oh, now that this is cooked. This is the one that is new, right? Yep. Go. Boop. Spawn. That is nice how we name it ourselves, though, rather than it picking up the name of this. That way everybody can name it what they want. It looks cool with the pillars. I think there's too many cypress trees, if you ask me. A little too many. Can't really see the terrain much. That said, we should probably put a couple. Well, I mean, I don't want to mess with... Oh my gosh, look how beautiful that is. Just gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. That's Patchy. He said that he was working on... Oh, no, not going inside. Not going inside. You want to see the inside? Go watch his channel. And he always puts beautiful time lapses together. So most definitely go check it out. Nathan's place right next to it. Yeah. They're looking really, really nice. Gorgeous. Simple, yet very, very elegant. Very nice. Yep. All right. So, location of granite. Let's go pick up our quarry tools. Yeah. a glitch took my iron splitter plug. I know because I looked everywhere for it and it was nowhere to be found. Rather bummed about that. But, so I make extras. I may just make steel ones. Okay, so. Yeah, we're going to need more than 18. So let's go ahead and drop this stuff off. Extra limestone and extra chalk. And extra stones for the middle. All right. I can always make more phyllite and we can just go until we run out of claystone. Let's get some granite. Make sure I don't have any hidden. No. No. All right. Granite up here. I think I had a little quarry going on over here somewhere. I think right here actually. Path blocks. I don't think we need any more. We'll just leave them there. Okay. Yep. I do believe the quarry that I made was down here. So let's drop this off. We'll keep that on us. Got hammer. Not much of a hammer. All right. Darn it. Okay, let's go back and make a hammer. We'll drop this off. Because we might, just maybe, see if we can raid 8th place. Looking really nice. It's a little dead right now, but everybody's eagerly anticipating the release of 1.20 on the server. Remember, since this is a multiplayer and we can't deal with bugs or multiple resets or anything like that, we have to wait till things are stable. Plus at least the group mods that we use are also intact. This seems to be different than I remember. Where was his cellar? Anybody recall? Let's put his crock back. Does look a little bit cramped. Look at all of the fire starters. Did someone accidentally shift click fire starters? Okay, now if I were a seller, seems to me that I would have seen it. Wouldn't be down in there. That's cool looking. Cut paper. I've been playing 1.2. The number of crashes I get because of my mod. Yeah. Yeah, we have to be real careful. Why is the Night Watcher covered in water? Okay, well this is... Okay, I guess this is his cellar. Okay, well thank you 8 for the food. It was much appreciated. Is your stuff going bad? 3.8 years, look at you. Oh yeah, you've got some stuff spoiling. Alright. Well, it looks like since we can't raid 8th place for... yeah, the thing. Oh, look at the pipes. It's very cool. Oh, he's put those together. I wanted to try to do something like this in the lab or maybe in the town hall, but I'm not sure. I'd have to find some parts. Okay. Interesting place to put the shield. Okay. No, sorry, 8. I'm gonna be looking through your drawers there. Okay. It seems that if he is keeping granite, look at his little shed. That's cool. If he's keeping extra granite somewhere, I do not know. All right, that's all right. We'll just go to our little place over there. Pew. Might as well take the path while we can. Maybe we should refill our bowl too. It is morning, which is ideal. Beep. Yep, we're gonna be out of food soon too. It's alright, we got pumpkin to cook. Lots of pumpkin. I'm sure there's some meat or something that we can put with it from the kitchen. Heck, there might be food in the kitchen that needs to be eaten. Yep, head in the right direction. Probably want to stop by that vendor first too. What is it? Commodities. Yeah, we'll just head straight west. We'll visit him first and then head over to get some granite. That should be enough to get the wall finished. Must be windy or something. So that's why my fist is in front of my face. Yeah, let's try to get that workshop fixed up today. I think that's a good plan. Got an hour and a half left. Surely we could get something done. Maybe 2 hours. Maybe 2 hours. This looks like a little lean-to that someone's building out here. Looks pretty cool though. It's made out of beams. That's really cool. Little oasis. All right, looks like we need to veer that way. That way. Did we need any limestone? We got a full stack of limestone. I think we're covered there. Hello, little gazelle. Used to see those outside my grandparents' place. They had a house on a river in Wyoming. And the backyard, of course, they were along the river, so there was the river in the backyard and then a mountain. Well, it was more like a hill, really, right behind the river. So you couldn't see any houses or anything back there. It was just this big hill. Yeah, large enough that it would basically block off the horizon. And we used to watch gazelle play all over that hill all of the time. It's really nice. I find myself very nostalgic today, thinking of times past and people past. All right. Okay. I wonder if we can go around and break some limestone boulders too. We're going to need to quarry some too, and that was part of the things that we needed to do to gather materials. All right, Jasper, what you got? Nothing. Might as well get it from you. We should still have plenty of fluorite. Okay. Put you away. Ah! Okay. There's that big ruin. We'll stop by it because it's still very cool looking. Looks like someone took a bunch of the roof parts. Having the better ruins here has been kind of cool to get all of the little different pieces and kind of make them their own. Do builds. Oh yeah, yeah, that's gonna be. We'll just pick up a bunch of this. But unfortunately, we're still gonna have to work. We still gotta work and quarry some stuff. I don't think there's anything here that we could possibly want. It's been fairly well cleaned out, including by me, for town hall bits and bobs. Most everything else is broken down things. But, you know, if we decide we want to do some wallpaper bits, we could do that. There's that very scary place down there with hornet's nest and everything else. Probably don't want to be in here because we're likely to trip and fall. That would be bad. That could be bad. Oh, is that aged? Okay, we need some chalk. Alright. It's probably good for now. So we're going to get more bits as we try to do a couple of quarried blocks. We can only do a 5x5 at the most. Now let's see if we can find. Aha. I did not bring my ladder. Well, this can't kill me, right? Ha. There's the way out. Okay. Yeah. Clearly I can't remember how best to do this. So if we do 2, 3, 4, 5, and then up here, where we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 to go behind. Oh, are we 5 up or 6 up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so they need to go on the bottom. Two, 3, 4, 5. I think. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't make a hammer. No. It has to go on the top here, doesn't it? Like here. Like that. I guess if this uses durability on the hammer, we're about to find out. Like, right fast. Right quick. What have I got? 33. And we'll see. And 23. So it definitely uses durability. But I think we can get another another block. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they go on the top here. I'm just going to dig all these out. And that way we have a stack of kibbles to take back with us as well. All right. How did I count? Right on top here, right? 1, 2, 3, 5. So they should go like that. Did I dig one too far? Yeah. Sweet. And down we go. Sweet. All right. I think that's good. Let's head home. Definitely need to go make a hammer though. All right. Chores got to be done. Chores got to be done. Let's go build us a hammer. There we go. As well do 2. That way we're not wasting fuel. I think Candy would be happy if we did 4 for the fuel, but you know, at least we're doing 2 instead of just 1. Okay. We'll use our hammer for it while we can. Boop. Oh dear. Perhaps we should put another one on the fire. I don't see any hammers here. We cannot have a smithy without a hammer. Oh dear. Because if I run out of durability... Oh good, there's a hammer. Oh, there's a bunch of hammers. Okay. I was going to say I'd make some more if they didn't have any, but looks like we're good. We good. I may need to make some tea at my 8 o'clock mark. Unfortunately, I don't have my little 5-minute break video made yet. I am trying very, very hard to get those in. All right. And we want meteoric iron hammerhead. And I believe that's the autocomplete. Oh, crack. There it went. And we'll put those up in a second. I'll just borrow you real quick. Yeah, I'm not so sure. I don't mind easy mode, but I wonder if there's a way. I'll ask Apache if there's a way that we can set that. Because that's in the game config. But I don't want to take away from other gears that want to use it that way. Did they put the meteoric in here? Yeah. Let's go ahead and bust those up. Where is our chisel? And put those there. We gave their hammer back. Anyway, if there's a way that we can set in-game, for those of us that don't really, you know, I like the autocomplete, but it doesn't need to be quite so fast. If there's a way we can have a slider. That way we can set it to autocomplete, even just one at a time for those of us who have a little trouble seeing and differentiating between the little voxels, or those that are more about the builds and stuff, which I understand on a multiplayer server, absolutely. So I think like that way it wouldn't have to be in the game file itself. I can do my worlds, like my vanilla world, and keep it at 1 or 2 voxels, or maybe 3, because that's what the Hellhammer does. And I would probably set it a little higher here, where it's mainly about the builds and not about the grind. So that way everybody can kind of set it the way they want. Because, you know, you can always you can disable it, but I don't want to disable it. I want to actually use it, just not as many. That was a whole really long-winded explanation for wanting a slider bar for that setting. I'll talk with him to remember when I get off stream. Busy man. Can I set it down? Not enough space. I have plenty of space. In fact, even plenty of space when I get my ceiling up there. Yeah, definitely going to need to make some tea during my break. We won't have anything interesting to watch. I don't even have a Genshin 5-minute break made. I need to make a Genshin one, a Minecraft one. Why am I randomly looking at chests? I don't know. What was I going to do? Oh. And we're going to take care... I was going to say we're going to take care of that right now and switch those because I keep opening the wrong one, but I'll be done with these soon. So there's no need. All right. Let's do this thing. They have to be in the exact order, which is kind of a pain in the butt. We're going to leave that one there. And use those. And use those. And put all these back. Yawn. All right. Extra granite bits. Extra of those. Extra of those. And chalk bits. Nice. All right. Let's see how far this gets us. Yep. Get a few personal real life things caught up on, including some farm things. We do grow our own poultry, so fact of life for sure. So we need to process some poultry that has been freeloading it this winter. They should have been processed long ago, but health reasons and such, and busy reasons, and then some financial well, you know, hey, Let's just put it right out there. Taxes. It takes a long time to finish when you have businesses. But yeah, things are looking up. Things are looking up. So we need 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16. We basically only need one more stack. We really only need one more stack. All right, let's put our regular chisel back. Where did I get? I bet that's where it came from. What? Come on. I have a spare chisel. And a spare one of these chisels. I need another rack. Clearly. All right. 64. So let's get... Let's start with these. Because these need to be polished. Actually, I can just polish these if I get too many. No, I can't. Because I need to put them on the ground. Oh, the walls are about to be done. Walls are about to be done. Fantastic. I have to decide what color signs we want to make. I mean, to keep with the steampunky attitude, copper probably. We could go a dark color as well. Oh my gosh, way too many. Oh well. So if I need 64, I'm gonna have to go get more claystone. I only need like 40 something. Yeah. 40-ish, because we can just drop the excess phyllite off. Okay. Okay. Do we have... We need another rack. Walnut till rack. Let's just... we're probably going to use that up real quick anyway. Oop. Okay. Ooh, this is going to be a little bit of a trip. Claystone. Hello, Link Master. Welcome to the stream. Won't mind me being a little skeptical regarding your name, but thank you for saying hi. Claystone. Was it down here? Fire clay. This is chert. This is sandstone. Oh, wait. Do I have any claystone over here? I don't think I do. Sandstone. Good to see you. I love Zelda games. That's where this came from. Ah, okay. Link. I am a big Link fan, so absolutely. You are more than welcome. Okay. Yeah, I played... Ooh. To show my age, I remember when Legend of Zelda came out on the Nintendo. Was it the Nintendo 6? I think it was the original Nintendo and not the Nintendo 64. Oh man, yeah. Yeah, I haven't played all of them. It was the 2D platform that I started out with, and did a little bit of the 3D platform, but not a lot. My daughter, one of my daughters, has been playing all the recent ones. She's got a little Link stuffy. It is so absolutely adorable. Okay. let's put our quarry stones away because I do not need to quarry anything. And I am very, very bummed that I have no clay stone. And I can't do anything with this here either. Because that's not going to be enough. Alright, let's make these. And we'll see how far we get. Mink. 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 Okay. Yeah, just 26. It's not going to be quite enough. Can we push it and just... Because I don't really want to go adventuring quite that far today. We'll just hide it in the back and call it done for now. And when you see me next, it'll just like magically appear as done. Oh, or that, or we can finish it off on stream. But yeah, it's only going to be about half as many as I need. Let's cover up the big holes anyway. Bummer. Shoot! Shoot, shoot. Alright, well, is there claystone nearby? Maybe it was like near spawn. That would be easy to go to. This was andesite. More andesite. There's the bauxite. And the claystone is way up there. Yeah, we are not going to do that today. Okay, moving on. The wall has a big hole in it. Let's move on to the floor and see how far we get. It's kind of disappointing. Okay, so in order to make smooth phyllite stone tile, let's take a look. Smooth phyllite stone tile. Created by crafting fresh polished rough phyllite. So we need phyllite stone tiles. Oh, that's right. So we need polished phyllite rock. We can take care of that. My first one was Ocarina of Time. Okay, now I played that one. I like your building aesthetic. Thank you. This is just the inside. Just kind of playing around. If you, let's see, is it daytime? No, it is nighttime. This is the bottom floor of the town hall here. I did a steampunk build this time. This is not even the bottom floor. This is like just the bottom of what's going to be a way station. And this is the laboratory. Again, only the first floor. I've got a couple of bits of the second floor up. The glass is glowing, so that's what kind of gives it its eerie look. It's nighttime, but you can still kind of see. And then this is the outside of the lab. This is my little house. We started with a big ruin, and I fixed this up. It had a really big back section. I honestly didn't know how to fix up the back, so I just tore it down and just made this into a little shack. So I fixed it up, but kind of kept some of the ruined feel to it. And then back here is my hotel, also the ground floor. So this is kind of my style this season. This is a multiplayer server if you are just joining me. So we have many of the best builders in Vintage Story on this server. There's Nathan Wastrel here, and Apache here. We've got so many. And I've got them all in the description. I've done tours before. It's nice. It's nice being on a server of just a bunch of builders. Oh, you know what? We haven't peeked in here. I think someone said they... Oh! Someone dropped some orange glass off. Thank you, probably Sid, but if not, whoever it was, thank you. And I think Cricket is going to work on a filing cabinet for our town hall blueprint cabinet. Anyway, yeah, this is just starting up, and this is harder to see at night. As you can see, I need to make more glass. So, and I can't directly put this on the wall because it's luminous glass that I use and not just the orange glass. So let's grab, actually let's start some glass first. I think I remember is Crafty Candy in it. Yes, Crafty takes care of the kitchen. And she does have a build over by the kitchen as well. Zyshia. Yes and no. I think she was super busy when the season started. But I think she's got a little spot. And if not, she may join us when 1.20, when we upgrade to 1.20. So that'll be nice to have her back for sure. Okay, hammered up some glass. Hammer it up. Let's always like to keep that on just in case I wander off. It's been known to happen. Let's drop some of this. I don't think we need the mascot, but there you go. I don't know if I have any more phosphorus here. I do have the bone ash. Didn't I just buy a bunch of bone ash? I did. I'm going to need the mortar. Ooh, I won't need to make more. I probably do. All right. Glass making. This is regular orange glass as well. Let's bust it up. Look at all of this orange glass. We only have this luminous orange glass. Let's see if we can get at least a little bit going. If not, we'll at least get ingredients going. All right, let's make 10 of those. There we are. There's 12 bloomeries. I think we stopped because we ran out of charcoal and I didn't have time to put another batch in. I see that the smithy has plenty. I need to take a day next week and do some more community work. I'm not worried about taking the rest of their bauxite. There was a ton in there, but I do not feel comfortable leaving it bereft of charcoal, and that's easy enough to do. All right. So luminous glass. Let's see. What are we doing as far as the bone ash? Okay, there's white phosphorus. We need to bake some more into red phosphorus. That's easy enough. But let's go ahead and cook up a set of bone ash. And we'll go ahead and run over to the smithy, pick up some charcoal, and see if we even have ingredients to make more orange glass. If not, then we're going to wait on it. Let's get this floor built and then we'll work on a little bit of glass. I do need to take a quick break as well. Okay. Dump all the rest of the bone ash there. All right. let's go ahead and admire. Oh my gosh, I still didn't finish the wall back there. I know that's going to bother me, but we're going to still admire. We're going to admire the little shed while we take a quick break. And I'll just be back. I need to make some tea. Be right back. All right. Tea is brewing. Got a little bit of a stretch. Changed my eye focus. All the good things to keep me healthy. I am 50. What year is it? I am 54, and I plan on living 54 more healthy, wonderful years. So, gotta take care of myself. All right, we are making. Oh, we're gonna go get charcoal. We're gonna do snitchy snitch some charcoal. And then if I have not done it, I promise the next time we start a stream, we will load up the charcoal pit back here for the community. All right. We're not going to need this much. Beep. Beep. I don't know. I kind of like my broken down fence. We may use some of that walnut fencing. Make a little yard next to the town hall or something. Yes, we need more. We need SIA back. She needs to build over here and maybe not feel quite so lonely up here. All right. Let's see if we can make this go a little faster. All right. And we'll have to grab those out again. See what kind of glass makings we can get going. Linkmaster says, I actually got back to End of Inventory recently with a friend. It's been fun. Been playing the new update and I really enjoy it. Yeah, I have not played the new update yet. I've barely had time to be here, let alone take care of my icy world and such. So I'm looking forward to it. I have no idea. I really have no idea. I haven't even looked at any of the updates. Someone said there's elk that you can ride. So that'll be kind of interesting. I'll be discovering it. No research. Going in blind. And I'm at the dilemma of what's going to happen to my icy world when I update it again. This will be the second season where I may have to stop in the middle because the world is updated too much and I can't do it. I will at least save a copy, and if it destroys it, I'll go back and make a second installation just so we can finish the build, get to 100 days. Because at this point it's a breeze, because I have survived. Well, I haven't survived the winter, it's still winter, but I've got plenty of food put away, and it's just a matter of passing time and trying to collect things to finish my build. All right, looks like they're all going to stay lit. I seem to have trouble with that lately. All right, those are going to stay. Let's see how many more bloomeries we can actually make. I can't really make too many because I'm not going to have very much. All right, let's get rid of you guys. And we'll set you guys up for some glass. There we go. Okay. So I have a feeling I'm going to need to probably bake some of the frit mix. So let's work our way back. So we need orange glass batch. Yeah, we have lots of it. Okay, so we need red phosphorus, yellow cake, and white phosphorus. How much yellow cake do we have? Not much. Ugh. And okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make some of this into red phosphorus. And then work on a little bit of yellow cake. Let's bake this stuff up. We can do up to 42. Oh. Duh. My bad. It's 300 degrees. We can use our firewood. All right. Put you back. And the whole yellow cake situation. This is a pain. Powdered uranium. We need to power. We need to power some more. We can go drop that in the quern. And caustic potash. Here's our potash. Slaked lime. Let's use our quick lime. Nice. All right. We're on a mission. Hello, polka dot spot. My daughter just came in. One of my daughters. All right. Quentin in but. Let's put our stuff in the quern. And we better make sure that it's running.
We're not daughters at this point, we're gremlins. Raccoons.
What?
Raccoons, Mom.
What about the raccoons?
We are the raccoons.
We are? What are we?
Yes.
Why are we raccoons? I missed something. What?
All three of us are goblins.
Now all three of us are goblins. Why are you calling us names?
No, me and the kids, Mom.
Oh. Why?
Because goblins are monsters.
I have 3 monster kids. No, I have 3 teenagers.
He is not teenage.
They're slightly synonymous, slightly synonymous. But okay, tea is still a little warm, but
Teenagers need as much sleep as toddlers. We just have a bigger vocabulary and know how to use computers.
say that again.
Teenagers need the same amount of sleep as toddlers.
Yes.
So basically, we're just oversized toddlers with a bigger vocabulary.
And a bigger attitude.
No, I don't know what beg to differ.
No, because toddlers know that they don't quite know. Teenagers, your brain is developed to such a point that you think you know everything, because the only part of your brain that's not developed is the reasoning section. That's the only thing that's not developed, so it feels like you know everything. And it does. And ow!
I'm sorry.
You dumped a cat on my hand. Ow, wait a minute, sorry.
I didn't mean to dump
Kitten accident.
I didn't mean to dump around and
She did. She like smashed my knuckle. Hang on.
Cindy.
Wasn't her fault. She stepped on my finger and it got caught in between the keys of the keyboard.
Why did you do that?
I don't know, but don't dump her on my desk. Let's go turn the corn back off. I forgot to do that. Boop. There we go.
Hey.
So no, the teenagers, you think it feels like you know everything, but you
I know
don't.
more than a toddler does.
You do know more than a toddler does. But so that's why I think it helps when parents know that this is a stage that they go through, and it also helps to tell your teenagers, by the way, that they're going to feel like they know everything, because that's the way your brain develops. It's kind of cool, actually. I guess it depends on the way you look at it. Having to live through it kind of sucks, but we don't need the diluted alum. What we need is slaked lime, lots of water. All right, let's start with the water. This gets to be a pain in the butt because 1 water to 4 quicklime. So it has to be able to expand. So 12, 48. So I can put 48 in here. Looks like I can only make 1 batch. 48 liters of slaked lime. And this poor little guy, I have 1 lonely liter left. Okay. And then potash. Can I click on this? No, it won't let me. Let's click on this. Slaked lime, and we need caustic potash. So for every 3, we get 1 potash in there. Um, 16. Correct? 48 liters of caustic potash solution. So, caustic potash solution, ingredient 4, yellow cake. Yellow cake, yellow cake. Don't eat the yellow cake. Powder. Big discussion in the last stream, the last Vintage Story stream, on how many calories yellow cake had.
A lot.
It has a lot of calories, but I don't think you'd be able to eat that much before your toast anyway.
Uranium has about 1 billion calories.
That's because of it. That's right. It would have a lot of calories because calories are just basically energy measurement. Mm-hmm. Never thought about that. Too bad the human body can't run on uranium. Save a lot in food costs. Okay. So, love this. Look at this. Caustic potash solution. When eaten, 0 saturation, 20 hit points. So apparently, it will allow you to eat it in Vintage Story.
No way.
Seriously. It says don't eat the yellow cake, but if you mouse over the caustic potash solution, it will let you drink it. 20 hit points. I mean, I'm a malefactor. It'll kill me by half a point. Most, I guess, all the other players, if they have at least some nutrition, it won't hurt them. You know what? And I think we have to put half and half. I think it'll only take 24 then. It'll turn into 24 yellow cake, so that's not very much. Maybe we can set some quicklime burning at home while we go about our business. Put the compost in here. We could probably use some of this for compost and such since we have a lot of empties. Okay. That's actually quite funny. Oh, you know what? We have 5 liters. We can make 2 more yellow cake. It's too bad that, I mean, I have this 1 liter of slaked lime. I'm not sure why I ended up with an odd number. All right, we'll figure it out. I don't think I put those there, did I? Like someone else dropped some racks off. Yeah, see, I put these. I found these. They were so cool. Put them back here for, like, processing hides and leather and stuff. But yeah, this will be a... Okay, cool. Yeah, this is... we'll end up having this be the decontamination area if I ever get to build it. I'm sure I will. I don't think we're giving up on the server yet. 1.20 is going to drop, and we're going to have lots of fun expanding the world and stuff. This will be the next project.
How did I end up with 1 million more?
Okay, and we were going to put in... Oh, we're going to check our phosphorus. Might need some more wood. Oh, nope, we don't need more wood. What we need to do is cook some of this lime. $8.25 wood is not going to do it, is it? Okay. Let's go grab some brown coal. We're going back to the smithy. Brown coal is also something I can harvest if need be. I think I still have a couple locations marked on my map. Look at all those blueberries. Yep, never fear. This place will get busy again. This place will get busy again. Alright, we'll keep an eye on that. It should light, yeah. Okay, so we can make a couple bits. I don't know if it's going to be enough. There's the yellow cake and the white phosphorus. Yeah, we got plenty of bone ash for now. And then orange glass batch. Orange glass batch. That's not it. That's not it. I know the yellow cake goes in the middle. Is that enough? It is barely enough. So let's go ahead and do this thing. Let's put you guys away and cook up these, and then a whole lot more bone ash. Oh, I didn't get enough charcoal. Then we get floor. Our main objective will still get done today.
What level is your Bennett at?
Bennett?
Yes.
What do you mean, what level is my Bennett? Oh, 85, I think. He'll be up to 90 soon enough. Alright, my daughter's talking Genshin Impact. I got vintage story on the brain.
Are you just letting him level as you go? Or
I just don't have the cash right now. But that's my next goal. If they hadn't had the special for getting talent materials this time, I would have just gone for money. But I need to level Zhongli to 90. I need to level Bennett. Tomorrow I'll be able to probably crown his burst. So yeah, that'll be nice. He'll be triple crowned soon. Alright. Sorry, vintage story viewers. They're like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Fun stuff.
Yeah, definitely am enjoying Genshin Impact a whole lot more than I thought I would. As much as I dislike the newest release of the game, the newest section, I still love it. I don't have to play there. I do not have to play the new characters with their mechanics. Well, except a little bit. I have to play them a little bit, but there's plenty of other game, of the rest of the game to play, and I'm perfectly happy with it. All right. Now, then, back to... Oh, dang. I hate when that happens. Surely I have something I can just put on the ground there. We need a block of some sort. I think I can polish this. Oh, this might be pre-chiseled. I don't know. That might be the 3 pieces that are already chiseled. Yeah. I guess we'll find out. Okay, so we need to start out with polished, correct? That's right, we came over here to do this and I decided we should get some get some glass going. All right, epic copper finishing, that's the wedge. I think this is the finishing. Yes. All right, let's get 16. Hammer, give me a hammer. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, counting with Pyrrh. And 16 polished chalk. Ew. You see what I see? See what I don't see? Ugh. Blimey. I'll be darned. Okay, so we are now short on chalk. Well, there's 11. But we definitely need to go get more. Darn it. Darn it, darn it. Oh, no, we don't need chalk. What am I talking about? I don't need the chalk. I don't need no stinking chalk. This is marble. And there's the polished marble. Let's put the wood down. How is this doing? Good. When that's done, we'll go cook another batch of that as well. Okay. Let's... Wait a minute. And we need this thing. Ooh, it has durability. I forgot about that. These are really easy to make. All right. A little bit of tea. Soothe my throat a bit now that it's hopefully cooled off enough. Okay. Smooth phyllite stone tile. Stone tiles. This is always fresh polished. Rough. So we need the hammer. Chisel. Come on. Oh, the saw. Chisel. Hammer. Oh, dear. Whoopsie. I don't think we're gonna need that many. Anybody want some tiles? That made a whole lot more than I expected. Okay. Let's borrow this. Oh, come on, lock. I just want to take some out. Let's take 4. Whew. Good to know. Totally forgot. You can tell it's been a while since I've done this. 16 each. Okay. There's those. And then with this, ingredient 4, No, we don't want to go there. We want to do the fresh polished first, which means we do this. Do these stack now? No. Ooh, we're gonna have to make more mortar. And another one of these little polishing things. Okay. Put this up. And let's find our mortar. Yeah, that's not enough. Shoot. Making mortar is a pain in the butt too. Do I have any more? More mortar. More mortar. No, I do not. I have lots of lime that I can bake up though. Okay. Make more slaked lime. And then we need sand. Plenty. Oh, you know what? That little extra liter of slaked lime I can make into mortar. I'll use up that one tiny bit. Okay. Alright, when this lime is done cooking, we'll go make some more. Okay, so then we do phyllite stone. Look, this is how I make the smooth, and that's what I've got. Right. So the next step is the mortar. Smooth, fresh. Oh, I just used all 8. Okay. Smooth. Smooth. Okay. It's not going to go very far. It is not going very far at all. But I'm not sure it'll take all those. We'll see. Gonna need to go make some more mortar here real fast. The good thing with mortar is it makes a ton. We'll just keep working our way out. We're gonna experiment. Yeah, it won't let me put it there. Yeah, that's smoking hot. Let's see what happens. Yep, it's just fine. Okay. That can cool off in there. Let's put these down. We're going to keep one in our inventory so it's easier to find the recipe. And yeah, we better go. Actually, let's leave that on there and make some more. Off we go. 12 liters of water with 16. Oh no, with 48. Ooh. Well, maybe we need to wait until we can make 48. Honey. Why do we have honey in here? Nobody knows. Okay, now it's empty. Trying to make stuff you don't want to eat. Okay, let's see. Now if I want to make 32... Basically, I just need 8. $32 of slaked lime. And so let's grab 33 sand. We should have some sand over here. I do believe it was 1-to-1. We'll find out. Of our poor little extra liter of... Yeah. I don't know how much I'm going to need. Probably a lot. And that'll make us another batch when we get 48. Make us another batch of quicklime to make yellow cake. Okay, look at this. It's getting better. Getting better. We'll at least get the flooring done. I think we're going to stay on another half hour and try to get a couple of the ceiling tiles done, since we're making really good progress on this. Okay. Get all the pink ones. These at least stack. Okay. Whoops. Ah, damn. Bust through that so fast. I had like chalk cobblestone in here somewhere, right? It won't let me take just one. Let's try not to mess up, because this steel pick busts through it way too fast.
His weapon is level 90.
Nice.
He's still at level 39.
Weapon's more important, so.
Yeah.
All right, I think we'll just keep going around. See how much of this we can get done, and then spend a little while working on the ceiling. You know, since we're not going to be able to finish it, let's leave the edges for last. Yeah, it'd be nice to get the lanterns off the floor. This is very satisfying, putting these tiles down. I think they look really pretty. I like how they've got the shimmer, that they've done that. I think that's pretty amazing. That's all she wrote there. Maybe making that many tiles wasn't completely outrageous after all. Alright, let's make another couple of these. So we need, oh my goodness, we need leather. We should have plenty. Corundum, beeswax, fat, and powdered corundum. Let's see. I don't think I have it in here. No. Powdered bauxite. Don't know what I'm going to use that for. So that's all in the. I've kept all of that. Let's take that. I've kept all of that in the lab. Firewood? Did it say we needed firewood? No, it's just, it was a plank. Right. A couple planks. And how's this doing? Still cooking. Some leather. I think I put corundum in here. I might not have. I just crushed just enough to use because it's like the only thing it's used for. I bet that's what I did. Because this is what you get from sifting. Yeah. Alright, let's go to the smithy. We're going to smack this around some. Need to crush it. Crushy, crushy. You know, let me see if I can figure out how to do. Hey, there we go. That's empty. Okay. Quartz, bauxite, olivine. Wasn't there a fourth thing that we needed? Don't remember. Oop. That was weird. Oh. See, this is the problem I've had before. You do that. And then you try to do... Yeah, I'm trying to mark it. Alright, I give up. Clearly I messed it up. Should have left it alone. Alright, and then we want to powder half of it. Shut you off. Alright, let's see if that's enough. We need this here. Wax. Our crushed. Oh, we need a couple of pieces of fat. Oh, let's check our vendors. Check the hotel. Do I see any vendors? Hi guys! Anybody? Anybody? Another merchant arrives in 2 days. Bummer. Okay. Has anybody been here? Did we just miss people? Yeah, we just missed him. No worries. I have no fat. I have no fat to call my own. Bummer. Okay. Kitchen. We're gonna go raid the kitchen. No. No. Need to finish up some of the flooring. Darn it. I thought I had extra fat. I've been buying what I can when I see them in the vendors. Look at all those pretty jars. Surely somebody wouldn't have put it down here, would they? Nah. Darn it. Darn it, darn it. Let's see if there's some stashed in the kitchen. Woo, look at all the peanuts. Ooh, yuck. Some yucky stuff too. All right. Surgery and Dunny. We really need to cut it with all of the toilet stuff here. Seriously. Whoa. Someone put a piece of salt on there. I'm very bummed. I don't really have a way of getting any, I don't think.
I just got an on-set double crit hydro damage bonus goblet for child.
That's very nice. What are the other two stats?
HP and HP. Let's see. HP, flat HP. Flat HP.
Oh no. Well, it's a start anyway.
Yeah.
It's not bad to start with.
He has another on-piece goblet that he's wearing right now. It's got flat attack, flat defense, crit damage, and attack percent. Rolled into about everything once.
Alright, let's see if there's... Do we have any? Let's see if I've got any at home. I don't think I do because I would have put it in the cellar. You know, I know what I used it for. I used it for curing hides. And I think I gave the rest back already. Oh my gosh, there's a worm. I got worm. Well, darn it. That kind of puts a halt on this. I do have regular armor. Hi guys. Wooden buckets inside the I guess they're for milking. Do we have any extra pigs somewhere? I don't want to... Looks like we have just enough sheep. Yeah, I don't want to mess with the sheep because it looks like they're just right the way they are. Hello. It's like sticking my face through the bars. Yeah, definitely don't want to mess with them. Well, I guess we work on the ceiling for a few minutes. Yeah, I was hoping to get more work done. But clearly we have an assignment to do. We've got to find some claystone. We've got to get a little bit of fat, which if we go grab claystone, would kill a pig or two on the way. That'll be plenty. That will work out just fine. And yeah, let's go process some yellow cake. So, glass stuff. Running out of room here. I think what we do is we put we take this and let that cook up. This like that. Yep, that works out just about right, I think. Ah, that is a bummer. I need a sort. So we've got crushed, powdered, 2 wax, 2 planks, oh, I don't have any more yellow cake. There we go. And these. Okay. That works. This is the stuff that we'll work on next. Actually, let's go ahead and do these while I've got the tools on me. We're just gonna do it. Bam. Why not? There we go. And hey, Azangu. Yeah, he says he hasn't been on in weeks. It's that's what I think. Waiting for the update. So, to do, besides put our wax away. Claystone, fat, and then of course just make a whole bunch more, no. Get up, make a whole bunch more glass. Looks like we'll need to make some food. Great timing. The last thing I did was start decorating my temporary house. The one I would live and operate from while waiting for the update. Yeah. So, okay, once again, claystone materials, claystone and fat. That should enable us to finish the walls and the floor. And we'll keep an eye on the glass trader to see what other glass we can find. And we'll use all of the glowy glass that we have. We'll just kind of scatter them around randomly. And then finish up with some of the other colors that we have that don't glow. That don't necessarily match, you know, the ones that we have. So there's something a little different. Up in the sky. Yeah, that'll be cool. That'll be very cool. That's an extra chisel. That's right. And there we go. Did I just put that in the wrong spot? Nope. Sweet. And we'll put this piece down.
Level 43 child.
All right. It's looking nicer. It's looking nicer. Next stream, we will finish this up for sure. I'll have the claystone and the fat, if nothing else. And probably load up some more charcoal in the smithy. I'll try to do that before we get together next time, because you can look at my face while I'm talking to you and tell. Yes, it is on the to-do list to actually get my camera up so you can actually see my frumpy old lady face. Once I can decide on a hair color, I guess. All right, thank you so much for joining me. It's been fun. been a lot of fun, and I'll see you next time. Plan on streaming Vintage Story if we don't have any weird happenings go on like this week, next Wednesday. And I'll see you then. In the meantime, play hard, die often, and leave a good looking corpse.